In 2015, DJ Akademiks had a YouTube channel with a few thousand subscribers. He talked about hip-hop news from his bedroom. He was just another internet commentator. By 2018, he had millions of followers. He was on Complex News. He had access to the biggest rappers in the world. He was sitting down with Drake, interviewing 6ix9ine, breaking major stories. He became one of the most powerful voices in hip-hop media. Then, it all fell apart. Rappers started calling him a rat. They said he spread lies for clicks. They said he destroyed careers for content. By 2023, almost every major rapper had turned on him. This is the story of how DJ Akademiks became hip-hop's biggest media personality and then became the most hated man in the industry. Livingston Allen, known as DJ Akademiks, was born in Jamaica and moved to New Jersey as a kid. He went to Rutgers University and got a degree in biomathematics. He wasn't supposed to be in media. But in 2012, Akademiks started a YouTube channel. He covered hip-hop news, drama, and beefs. His style was different from traditional hip-hop journalists. He was loud. He was opinionated. He took sides. Most importantly, he understood the internet. He knew how to get clicks. He knew controversial topics got views. He knew drama sold. In 2015, Akademiks started covering Chicago drill rap. Drill was a subgenre of hip-hop coming out of Chicago that was violent and street-oriented. Rappers like Chief Keef, Lil Durk, and King Louie were making waves. Akademiks covered every Chicago drill beef, every shooting, every death, every social media post. He would break down the beefs, explain the history, show the Instagram posts where rappers threatened each other. His channel exploded. By 2016, he had over 1 million subscribers. People tuned in daily to hear him cover hip-hop drama. In 2017, Complex Media hired him to be part of their news team. Now he had a major platform and resources. He was conducting actual interviews with major artists. Akademiks had made it, but success came with consequences. Akademiks built his career on Chicago drill coverage, but Chicago rappers started turning on him. Lil Durk, one of Chicago's biggest rappers, called out Akademiks in 2017. Durk said Akademiks was profiting off Chicago violence. He said Akademiks covered every shooting and every death, but never tried to help the community. Other Chicago rappers agreed. They said Akademiks treated their real-life trauma like entertainment. They said he would cover murders of their friends for YouTube views. Akademiks defended himself. He said he was just reporting news. He said he wasn't making rappers post threats on Instagram or shoot each other. He said he was documenting what was already happening. But the criticism stuck. People started questioning whether Akademiks was a journalist or just a gossip channel that made money off Black Death. The turning point came when Chicago rapper FBG Duck was killed in August 2020. Duck had been featured on Akademiks' channel multiple times. Akademiks had covered Duck's beefs extensively. When Duck died, Akademiks covered it on his channel. He broke down the history, showed old posts, analyzed what led to the murder. Some people thought this was disrespectful, that Akademiks was using a real person's death for content. Chicago rappers publicly stated they wanted nothing to do with Akademiks. They stopped doing interviews with him. They told other rappers not to work with him. In 2017 and 2018, Akademiks became closely associated with rapper 6ix9ine. This association would damage his credibility permanently. 6ix9ine was a controversial rapper from New York who used gang imagery and violence in his music and social media. He had rainbow hair and face tattoos. He was loud and confrontational. Akademiks interviewed 6ix9ine multiple times. The interviews got millions of views. 6ix9ine would say outrageous things, start beefs, and Akademiks would give him a platform. The relationship seemed too close. It looked like Akademiks was promoting 6ix9ine rather than objectively covering him. Critics said Akademiks was helping 6ix9ine create drama because it was good for both their brands. Then, in November 2018, 6ix9ine was arrested on federal racketeering charges. He was accused of being part of a violent gang and ordering attacks on rivals. In hip-hop culture, this is called snitching, the ultimate violation. When 6ix9ine testified, Akademiks was one of the few media personalities who defended him. Akademiks said 6ix9ine was smart to cooperate. He said 6ix9ine was never really a gang member anyway. The hip-hop community turned on Akademiks. Rappers said defending a snitch made Akademiks a snitch sympathizer. They said real hip-hop media would never support someone who testified. Akademiks' reputation took a major hit, but worse was coming. On November 1st, 2022, rapper Takeoff from Migos was shot and killed in Houston, Texas. Takeoff was widely respected. He wasn't involved in beefs. His death shocked the hip-hop world. The day after Takeoff died, Akademiks went live on Twitch. He was visibly drunk. He made insensitive comments about Takeoff's death. He speculated about what happened before all the facts were known. The hip-hop community exploded in anger. Rappers who tolerated Akademiks before now publicly condemned him. Offset, Takeoff's cousin and Migos group mate, posted about Akademiks on social media. He said Akademiks was disrespectful and had no place in hip-hop culture. Other rappers piled on. Meek Mill said Akademiks was a culture vulture. Freddie Gibbs said Akademiks made money off black trauma. Wale said Akademiks needed to be held accountable. Akademiks apologized. He said he was drunk and emotional. He said he didn't mean to be disrespectful to Takeoff or his family. But the apology didn't help. The damage was done. Major rappers who'd given Akademiks interviews before now said they never work with him again. In 2024, when Kendrick Lamar and Drake had their massive beef, Akademiks became part of the story in a bad way. Akademiks was openly pro-Drake during the beef. He defended Drake on every point. When Kendrick released diss tracks, Akademiks would go live and break down why Drake was winning. This wasn't objective journalism. This was fandom. And people noticed. Kendrick Lamar mentioned academic types on his diss track Not Like Us, criticizing media personalities who spread gossip and lies. Many people believe this was a direct shot at Akademiks. The hip-hop community largely sided with Kendrick in the beef. By extension, this meant they were against Akademiks. Drake's team was also reportedly frustrated with Akademiks. According to sources, they felt Akademiks' aggressive defense of Drake made things worse. They thought Akademiks was too biased and it hurt Drake's image. After the beef, Akademiks' access to exclusive information dried up. Sources stopped leaking to him, rappers stopped responding to his requests for interviews. In 2022 and 2023, Akademiks faced serious personal allegations that further damaged his reputation. In December 2022, a woman filed a lawsuit accusing Akademiks of assault. The allegations were serious and detailed. Akademiks denied everything and said he would fight the case in court. The case is still ongoing as of 2024, but the allegations hurt Akademiks' public image even more. Brands distanced themselves from him, sponsors dropped him. His platform on Complex News ended. His mainstream media opportunities dried up. He was back to just his own platforms, YouTube, Twitch, and his podcast. Rappers used the allegations as another reason to avoid him. They didn't want to be associated with someone facing these kinds of allegations. As of 2024, DJ Akademiks still has millions of followers. He still makes content. He still covers hip-hop news. But his relationship with the hip-hop community is broken. Most major rappers won't work with him. He doesn't get exclusive interviews anymore. He doesn't break major stories like he used to. He's become what critics always said he was, a gossip commentator, not a journalist. He reacts to news rather than breaks it. He speculates and gives opinions rather than reports facts. Younger hip-hop media personalities have taken his place. People like Joe Budden, Meredith Hoffa, and others now get the interviews and access that Akademiks used to have. Akademiks has become bitter about this. He goes on rants about how ungrateful the hip-hop community is. He says he helped build careers and now rappers have turned on him. But most people see it differently. They see someone who built a career on controversy, who chose clicks over credibility, who defended a snitch, who made insensitive comments about dead rappers, and who now faces serious personal allegations. The hip-hop community didn't turn on Akademiks randomly. They turned on him because of his own choices and words. In 2015, DJ Akademiks found a formula that worked. Cover drama, take controversial positions, be loud, get views. For a few years, it made him one of the most powerful voices in hip-hop media. He had millions of followers, he had access to major artists, he was making good money. But he learned a hard lesson. You can't build a career on controversy forever. Eventually, the community you covering will reject you if you don't show respect. Akademiks chose clicks over credibility. He chose drama over journalism. He chose views over relationships. And when the hip-hop community turned on him, he had nothing left. No credibility, no access, no respect. He still has followers, he still makes content, but he'll never have the influence he once had. And he'll always be remembered as the media personality who had it all and lost it because he couldn't stop himself from being controversial. The internet gave DJ Akademiks a career. His own words took it away.